EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports is in the game. Emos, holla back.
Madden NFL 2004.
Come through.
The city is Pittsburgh, and the stadium is Heinz Field. It's still early in the season, but the contenders are attempting to emerge from the pack. And today's game features two teams very much in the early hunt as the Titans square off against the Steelers. Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to hit a receiver anywhere in the field. There's not too many like this guy, and we could see him put up big numbers in this one.
The Steelers have some good receivers too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. Coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
Wow, those guys got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
The teams have taken the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Let's go to the field. Reed will be kicking off. Nice distance. From the 10-yard line. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game.
They'll take over the 24-yard line. First and 10. Come on, Barber. Set.
George was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 24.
Come on,
Drops back. With the throw, grabs the off-target pass. They brought the heat, but it was a good throw.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Air McNair, one of the best and most exciting quarterbacks in the league, and he has a great arm, is excellent at reading the defense.
The other thing he's got is patience, which is one of the underrated qualities in a quarterback. Having a good arm doesn't mean a whole lot if you have to try and muscle the ball into double coverage.
So they pick up enough to convert for the first down. They line up in the I formation. Whitecheck moves in motion. Cross play to the left. Washington got very good penetration there. Washington came up and shut down the run.
Yeah, they tried to get around the end. He came up from his corner position and boom, he makes a heck of a tackle.
2nd and long. Ball on their own 31. George. About a 1-yard loss. Only one man in the backfield. Hit just as he got that one. The fumble is scooped up. The offense recovers its own fumble.
That ball just took a lucky bounce right back to the offense.
Hentrick is looking for a good punt here. Randolph looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the punt. From the 40-yard line. The 40. The offense just about ready to go as they take the field for their first possession. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Madden sets up. Bettis didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them offside.
Again with the carry, slips the tackle. Now that's a stiff arm. Kept it on the ground, picks up about 7.
Let's go, come on. We got nothing. Set.
Dropping back, closing in, throwing. Incomplete pass. 4th down now after the incomplete pass. Reed will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's up. The kick sails through the uprights. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. And this one's a short kickoff. From the 11. Following a punt on their last drive, the offense now makes its way back out onto the field. So they have 1st and 10 here. Crosses it left. Runs him over. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback. From the gun. Drops back. And he stopped at the 35. Not the traditional way to get the ball down the field, but it works.
Yeah, he's a quarterback, but on that one, he looked more like a running back.
3rd down, less than a yard. The backs are lined up in an I. It's the toss to the left. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Good work by the defensive line there.
They got off the ball, got penetration, shut off those running lanes. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
Hentrick will come into this game to punt. Randolph back to return. From the 42. The 40. The 30. He has some room. And he showboats his way toward the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a spectacular play on the punt return.
It sure was. He just found all the seam. Then when he broke it into the open, he outran the pursuers right into the end zone.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. So with both clubs trying to catch their breath after that return, we'll get set for another one.
Returning kicks and punts is a field end. First, you got to get under the kick, make sure you have it secured. Then you need to quickly decide where you're going to go with it.
Here's the kickoff team. Good distance. From the 6. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out.
Let's go, come on. You got him. 90 Bulls. Set.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Well, John, they kept it in the quarterback's hands.
And they didn't get anywhere. The quarterback got knocked around, but that was about it.
He'll get it again. Under pressure. He was drilled as he threw. It's a fumble. It's scooped up. He's inside the 10. The defense comes up with a fumble and a touchdown. Trying to do too much and ends up turning it over. Reed comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and he picks on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 5-yard line. The Titans will start this drive from the 21-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 21.
Bulldog under. Set.
It off to the back. George with a nice run and picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
The score is Pittsburgh 17, Tennessee nothing.
Tennessee needs to get to work as we start the second quarter. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Going to the left. Lost about a yard. Only one man in the backfield, and they go with the delay. 1 yard gain by the running back. And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Pressure, throwing, and it's complete. Running with purpose. They went back to the screen.
The screen pass requires that you have some quick linemen who can move wide of the tackle and set up blocks for the guy coming out of the backfield.
Randolph lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the kick. From the 40-yard line. He had a nice return on that punt.
And no matter how good a punt is, it doesn't mean anything if your team can't stop the return.
The backs are lined up in an I. Number 59 gets right in there and brings him down. Bettis couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Tosses it out to the left. And he's brought down in the backfield. And he's brought down for a loss. Outstanding play.
I'll tell you, that was a heck of an effort to get in there and make that play and force him into a big loss like that.
Paddock sets up. With the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up the punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
And they're going with an empty backfield and 5 receivers. With the throw, catch on the run. He was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 28. Passing on first down. Gets the pass off. Perfect pass. They'll mark it at the 49. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Pass play here on first down. Barrier with the tackle at the 48-yard line. Tried to take off with it, but the defense was waiting.
And that's the advantage to running a zone coverage. Everyone is looking at the quarterback, and it makes it much more difficult for him to run for any yardage.
Pittsburgh looking for pass with only 3 linemen and 7 DBs on the field. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 34-yard line. Throwing. The pass falls incomplete, so he can't come up with it.
And the receiver just dropped it. I was watching him in practice the other day, and he didn't miss a ball. Looks like he just took his eye off that one.
The Titans line up in a 5-receiver set this time. McNair sets up. With the pass, the incomplete pass brings up 3rd down.
If they're going to get the first here, they'll need their offensive line to maintain their blocks and give the quarterback enough time to make a good throw.
With the throw.
Here's the thing. You have to realize that in this league, if you're going to make a catch, somebody's going to be there and try and knock it out of you. This time he does a great job of absorbing the hit and still making the catch.
Nedley comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. And it's up. And that kick is right on target. Here's the kickoff team. It's on its way. From the 5.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier. One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
They'll take over at the 25-yard line. First and 10. Lucy.
Maddox gets set.
Stay, guys.
Pass play here on first down. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Williams was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there. The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Man in motion. With the throw, with the adjustment, he just breaks free. And he's brought down at the 36. Nice pass and good catch on that play.
The pass was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball.
They'd like to add a few more points to this lead, but will need to do a good job with clock management.
That all you got? Set. Get at him.
Going to the air on first down. Throwing. Great pass. Pittsburgh calls a timeout. They have one timeout left. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get. Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
Maddox sets up.
Hit him low.
He'll pass on first down. Uses the pump with the pass behind him. He has it. They convert for the first down on that throw.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. Closing in, throws it, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 17. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a first down.
Yeah, and he saw a good matchup, and he made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
They'll try to make the most of this red zone opportunity to add some points before we reach the half.
Maggie, boom. Let's go. Come on.
Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
He hung in there, but he didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
And now a second down play as they continue to try to get into the end zone rather than settling for a field goal before the half. Pressure coming with the throw. The pass falls incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up third down. So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation.
Here comes the heat. They got nothing.
Tennessee comes out with 7 in the secondary. Throws it, and the catch is made. The receiver did a good job bringing that pass in.
Looks like someone might have blown their coverage on that one.
So this field goal try will be from 27 yards out. The Steelers call a timeout. They have none remaining. And it's on its way through the uprights and good. Another one that goes through, his second of the day. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Pittsburgh 20, Tennessee 3. Welcome back as we get the second half underway. Here's the kickoff team. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6-yard line. The Steelers will start the drive from the 27.
They'll start the drive at the 27-yard line. First and 10.
Sideline to sideline. Get in there. Set. Get to the ball. Hut. 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 Tiger up. Hut.
Bettis. Gain of about 5. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on their own 32.
Set.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Off target, but he gets it. He put everything he had behind that throw.
That's one way to make sure your receiver doesn't drop the ball. You throw it so hard that he has to catch it in self-defense. You just put it right on him.
Give it all you got, D. Come on. Set. Snake eye. Catch the ball.
On the call, stiff arm. The defender brings him down at the 43. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. It's first and 10. Ball on their own 43. They'll go from the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. Nice play fake. Flings it to the outside. Number 35 did a nice job bringing that one in.
Yep, the quarterback lobbed it in there and let his receiver do the hard work.
Tosses it out to the left. Bettis wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
They give it to the halfback. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry. This punt will be his second of the day. Here's the kick. This could be a dangerous one. His blocks are set up. Still not a bad return. It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back out onto the field.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Drop back. Drop. You got him. Bring that pain, baby.
Kenny, the motion man.
Come on, D.
Hand it off. That's a 3-yard gain.
Snake eyes. Get in there.
under pressure, and he's tackled behind the line. The protection broke down there.
That's just a case of an overload where the defense had more guys rushing than the offense had blocking.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack. Pressure, slings it to the outside. The defender was able to put the pressure on, forcing the incomplete pass.
He took a pretty big shot at the end of that play. They've been working on his timing at practice. 3- and 5-step drops that are designed to get the ball out of there quickly. He still has to try and get it out a little sooner, so he doesn't have to take too many hits.
Hantrick lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the punt. From the 49-yard line. A good return on that punt.
Yep, he was 1 block away from getting into the open field and turning this one into a huge return.
Pass play here on 1st down. Closing in with the pass. The pass falls incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Paddock gets set, using motion. Hands it off. Down he goes at the 32-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point.
Get in there. Stay after him. Ain't got nothing.
Man in motion. Passing right. Oh, he makes the catch anyway.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
First and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Get! Cowboy! Set!
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure coming. He's looking. Throws it. Clearly they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
They're inside the 5.
Set!
Keeps it. That was actually designed for the quarterback to run, and that's just what he did.
Nothing here. Just give it all you got. Get at him, Pete. Gas.
Hand it off to the back. Only a yard by the halfback. This will be a 19-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up. He's really clicking out there. 3 field goals for him. Simon gets set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. Reed comes in to kick off. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 9-yard line.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around.
George, the lone setback, dropping back to pass on first down. A little behind, but he has it. Kenny did a nice job of getting to that pass.
Yeah, we saw him running those quick pass plays in practice.
Quarterback back in the shotgun.
You got him. D-up.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Steelers ahead of the Titans 23-3. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play.
Set out. Set. Hut.
With the throw, drops the interception. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Using motion. Dropping back, gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Number 41 got up and knocked that pass away.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week. You try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
Kamala, great fake. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle.
Look here, this is not what a quarterback is supposed to do on fourth down. It's your last shot. You're going for it. At least throw it up there and give your guy a shot. A sack is definitely not what you're looking for here.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Get in there.
Just about a yard on the run. Second and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. Bettis is the deep back. Going to the left. Bettis was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly, and they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
Let's go. Come on.
Zeroing in the backfield. Give it to the halfback. Decent gain, about 4. So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. And it's up. The kick sails through the uprights. And he connects on his 4th field goal of the game. Here's the kickoff team. Should be a return here. From the 3. The Titans face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 22-yard line.
Take him out. Let's give it all you got.
Throws it. Incomplete pass. Second down upcoming after that incomplete pass. The Titans line up in the shotgun.
Set.
They'll bring him down at the 33.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
It's 1st and 10.
Bulldog under.
George. Tackle at the 38-yard line. They try the ground attack again.
Maybe they're trying to set up a little play action. At this point, I'm not sure how much the defense is going to spend watching the run.
Quarterback back in the shotgun.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Take him out.
Throws it. This one falls incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
3rd and 5. Ball on their own 38. McNair sets up. There he goes.
Right here is how he can hurt you. They get him in a 3rd down situation, but if they can give him a lane to run through, he's going to take it. And right there, he takes it for a big first down.
The quarterback is back in the shotgun.
Stay up.
To the air on 1st down. Gets the pass off on the money. Wycheck is doing a good job finding the open area in the coverage, and that's his 3rd catch.
He can left.
Dropping back, throws it right on time. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
Here comes the heat. Lucy.
McNair scans the defense from the gun. Under pressure, and he's tackled behind the line by Smith. The offensive line has to make some sort of adjustment up to the blocking scheme. They've now given up 5 sacks. Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. And we've reached the 2-minute mark. Second and long. Ball on the 39-yard line. McNair gets set, drops back, pressure, slings it to the outside. Not much there. They're going to go with a no huddle. With the pass right in stride. The receiver was able to get that pass under control and bring it into his body for the reception.
There's nothing that receiver can't do out there.
Closing in, throwing. And they go with a no huddle.
Here come the heat. Stay, guys. We'll see.
And this is the 12th play of this drive. Touchdown, Titans.
Let me show you how they got in on that one. The quarterback drops back to pass, doesn't see anyone open, so he takes off for the end zone, and nobody even really gets a hit on him.
They line up to go for 2.
Is that all you got? Set.
Gets the toss to the left. Great throw there, and the 2-point conversion is good. And they'll try the onside kick here because they don't have much of a choice. They have to get the ball back. Here it is. Pittsburgh recovers it.
on the receiving team.
The Titans call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. This one is just about in the books. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 49.
94. Mad dog over. Set.
Using motion. Bettis. Great move to get free. Tennessee calls a timeout. That's their second. And that's a gain of about 8. Dropping back, hand it off. And he picks up just enough for the first. Good play call that time as they pick up a first down on the delayed handoff. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Set. Hit him low. We got hot. Bring the pain. Ralph. Back off, DBs. Hot. Get to the ball.
Tennessee calls a timeout. That's their final timeout. And a kneel down here on 2nd down is the most likely scenario.
Cowboy. Bust his grip.
Tennessee comes out in their nickel package.
They got enough. Set. Drop back. Drop. Come on. Get up. You got him. All right. Catch the ball, man. Come on, ball.
The gun signals the end of the game. The final score is Pittsburgh 26, Tennessee 11. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.